Hello. Hi.
I forgot my belt.
Welcome to Mexico.
Pants.
Woo. Woo.
¿Y el señor Jason Momoa?
¿Dónde está Jason Momoa?
Woo. Good Spanish. Good, good.
Me voy a cruzar tantito para indicar.
Over here, Jack, please.
Dame un segundo.
Kung Fu Panda. Woo.
Okay, together guys, here, center please. One more.
We've always been looking
Le
at
damos la bienvenida a Daniel.
Woo.
Daniel Brooks.
Woo.
Daniel Brooks, bravo.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Hi. Woo.
Center please.
Over here, please. This side, please.
Center please.
Chicos, recibimos a Emma Myers y Sebastián.
Emma Myers.
Woo.
Here she goes.
Sebastian.
Get it bravo. Okay,
Minecraft sandwich.
Smile, please, guys. Smile. Sebastian. Thank you. Woo.
El director de la película, Jared Hess.
Jared Hess.
Woo.
Get in the middle.
Ah, está de este lado. Estoy buscando de aquel lado.
Yes.
Smile, please. Smile.
Gotta keep it tight, Jason. You don't want to get cracked.
Woo.
Y por último, recibimos
You know what happens when you're on the edge?
Hola,
When you're on the side, you get cracked.
These are so good.
Store food. Going on the side. You know you're gonna get cracked.
Productor.
The producer. Welcome to Mexico.
Can you say ketchup, please? Center. Hands. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
One for you guys, one for me.
It's coming in hot.
It's not just a movie inspiring the video game. It's a celebration of creativity and imagination. And what better way to share this space with Bobby Kraft, who, as we know, is an expert in this cubic world. Hola, Bobby.
Thank you, Christina. It's amazing to think that Minecraft, one of the best-selling games of the time, is now hitting the big screen in live action. And the best part, it stays true to the game's core: creativity, adventure, and exploration. Today, we will discover all the secrets behind this movie.
So, guys, thank you so much for your patience. It's time to welcome our amazing cast and filmmakers of a Minecraft movie. So first, let's give an applause for producer Torvey Olafsson. An applause for this culture. Stars Sebastian Hansen, Emma Myers, Jason Momoa, Jack Black, Daniel Brooks, and our director Jared Hess. Fuerte, chicos, que se escuche el aplauso para el talento. And guys, welcome to Mexico City. Yeah, you go. Everybody has a chair? Okay, so let's put mine. Hey guys, welcome to Mexico City. My name is Christina. He's Bobby Kraft. And...
Hola, Cristina.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos.
Buenas tardes.
So welcome everyone. So great to have you all here today. I can start saying that there is something really special about this movie. It's not just a story about surviving the outer world, but also finding courage and creativity within ourselves. So, with this said, I think it's time to start with some questions from my colleagues from the press. So, Bobby?
Sure, you're right. Elder Quintero from Pollux Web asks, Minecraft is a world without a storyline. How did the narrative for a Minecraft movie come together without losing the sense of the game? Why is the film called a Minecraft movie and not the Minecraft movie? And by the way, do you have to play Minecraft to enjoy this movie?
That's a sweet, long question. But yes, something that's so great about the game is when you play it, there's no story. It's like a total open world. And so as a player, when you play it, you bring your own special narrative to it. And that's one of the reasons why we decided to call it a Minecraft movie. Because ever since the game came out, players from all over the world, they've brought their own story to what they play and their own imagination. And so when we were developing the film, we wanted to do the same thing. We wanted to take everything that we loved about the game. I mean, so everybody from our producers, our production design team, the actors, everything we loved about it, we wanted to bring what we love personally about it to the film and celebrate it. And one of the biggest themes about the film is creativity. When you play the game, you have to be creative to survive. And so that theme is something that we really wanted to bring to the film. So all these characters, when they go on this ridiculous adventure in the Minecraft world, they all have to create to survive. And so that's something that's really special, and we had so much fun making this movie.
Un aplauso para esa primera respuesta. Well, guys, before the next question, I gotta say welcome to Mexico City. It's a pleasure to have you here. And of course, along this journey, we will meet some incredible characters. So let's get to know them. Jason, you play Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison, a retro arcade expert who, well, in real life, isn't quite an expert in anything else. So what can you tell us about him?
Oh, well, he is definitely stuck in 1989. He's a big fan of himself. He doesn't have an audience. He's got a lot of setbacks. I think it's a very lonely world. He thinks of himself as a lone wolf, but he's basically a loser. And he gets to meet Sebastian. He gets to we get to go on a journey together, and slowly, little by little, meet this big guy, and I find a little bit of my heart, and I find my family, and my place in the world.
Thank you so much, Jason. Otra vez un aplauso para Jason. And I think we have a question for Sebastian, Bobby.
Sure, Sebastian. Henry is a video game enthusiast who finds himself on this adventure in the overworld. What did you like most about playing him as a character?
I think that Henry is just very relatable to me, and I think that I really found such a relate to when I worked on the movie, and I think that when I read the script and I saw it all, I think, yeah, I mean, Henry's just a video game enthusiast, and I can agree myself the same. I love video games. I've been, playing video games for as long as I can remember, and I think that I really got to relate with him really well when it comes to him being in the Minecraft world.
I have a question here for Emma. Hello, nice to meet you. Bienvenida. So you play Natalie. What can you tell us about her? What resonates most with you about her?
So I relate to Natalie very personally because I also have 2 younger siblings, and Natalie has just become guardian of her brother and is trying to navigate how to be a motherly figure to him, but also be a cool sister. And so she struggles with that a little bit, but I think their adventure in the overworld kind of chills her out a little bit. But I relate to her on that level because I would be acting the same way if I was in her situation.
Cool, thank you. And you guys had fun on set, right? But we'll talk about this later. And then Daniel.
Hello, hola, Mexico City.
Bienvenida a tu casa. casa, bienvenida a México. Good Spanish.
Gracias.
So this question is in Spanish.
That's all I got for you.
So Daniel, you played Don, a real estate agent with many other jobs.
Yes.
Like we almost.
The best job, the
Yeah.
Zoomobile owner. Thank you, Jared.
That's a cool job. So what attracted you to playing the role of Dawn? Can you tell us how she finds herself as part of this universe?
Oh my God, it's been so cool getting to play Dom for so many reasons. One, representation, so I think it's really awesome to be in Minecraft. But also because with Dawn, it's so much about survival. That's why she has so many different jobs. She's trying to figure out how to survive. And very much like the game, is trying to figure out how to survive, right? And so even in life, we are trying to figure out how to survive as adults, because being an adult is hard and difficult, and also being a kid and a teenager can be difficult. So I think there's a lot of relatable things with Dawn, because at the end of the day, she might not have it all figured out, but she's really optimistic and she's trying to be positive. So I love her.
Thank you so much, Daniel. Gracias. And Bobby, you have a question for Jack, right?
Jack, you play Steve, the protector of the overworld and master of the cube. What should audiences know about Steve, and what is a master of the cube?
First of all, I want to say I'm a big fan of your hair. It's so good. It's a great style. I like your style.
It should be cubic.
A cubic. Oh, did you? It was special for Minecraft?
It has a cube inside.
Hola, Mexico! What was la pregunta? So you want me to tell you about Steve, my character?
Sure. What people should know about Steve?
Steve is an eccentric character, a frustrated artist who doesn't really fit into society. He's got a job that he hates because it's so repetitive and boring, and he just wishes he could be down in the mines where he wants to be on adventures and on a journey underground. Ever since he was a little kid, he was obsessed with mining, and so he finally gets to live his dream. He goes down to the mines to escape the world and live in his own fantasy world of fun and adventure. And then he meets these people here, and we have to save the world together.
Thank you, Jack.
Con gusto.
Gracias.
Es mejor que de nada, ¿no?
Yeah. It's like more polite, you know?
Necesito practicar mi español.
Bienvenido a México. I was about to start a Spanish lesson, but let's go with a question from Felipe Moisés García Puente. Wow, dramatic. From Aventuras Nerd, and Bobby has a question.
Sure, Turkey. Minecraft has been more than just a game. It's a cultural phenomenon that has inspired content creators, educators, and entire communities. How do you think this movie will connect with audiences, especially those who have used the game as a tool for creativity and learning?
Well, thank you for being here. I'm a huge fan of your videos. I watch them with subtitles and not as good in Spanish as the people over here. But your theory videos are 85% correct. So you're very close. But I like to think about this particular movie as a love letter to our creators, because not only within the game do you need to create to survive, and it's a great place to do it, but ever since it came out, people have been changing it, they've been changing the textures, or adding a creature, and then using it to tell stories, and to tell really fun and creative and fun stories, and get inspired from it, and that has inspired us back. So, I mean, that's kind of the approach that we took on the movie itself. It is a Minecraft movie. We are joining the millions of creators who have already used Minecraft to tell an interesting story about interesting characters and about adventures and funny things that could happen. We're changing the game a little bit. We're trying to stay loyal to the foundations, to the Mandela. So, I don't know, I hope they will like it. The ones that I have talked to, the few people that have seen the movie, they are very positive, and tell us that the trailers don't do justice. So I think they're gonna like it.
Awesome. Thank you, Torbe. I have a question for Jared again. So, creating the visual world of a Minecraft movie must have been exciting, but also presented you with some challenges. So, how did you approach this as a filmmaking team?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the video game has such simple graphics, like real 16-bit graphics, and we're like, man, how do we take this iconic look, but do kind of a heightened, more cinematic experience? How do we give it a lifelike quality, but kind of maintain the cubic nature of, you know, just the look of it, from the creatures to the world? And so we spent a ton of time with our production design team designing the world. We built almost all the sets that you see in the film, so when you walk on the set, I mean, it was kind of surreal, you know, being in like a Minecraft forest or a Minecraft village and having all these insane, you know, details that the whole art department brought to it. But yeah, we spent a ton of time, you know, the team at Weta Digital, their concept artists, did such a knockout job. But yeah, it took a long time to kind of land on everything, because again, we wanted to keep the look and celebrate the look of the game that everybody around the world has fallen in love with. Y quiero decir una cosa, hace como 20 años, yo y Jack Black estábamos aquí para filmar Nacho Libre. Y es un gran placer estar aquí con ustedes, de verdad.
Jack, do you want to say something? It's being alone.
I love Jared. Love you, Jared.
Love you too.
Just that it's about friendship. You know, this movie's about friends, people meeting each other and holding hands and lifting each other up. And a personal journey for Steve is because, you know, he's escaping reality. And a lot of us want to escape. The world is so stressful nowadays. We want to escape, but it's about the friendships that make us all stronger to be able to come back to the real world and face the world and face our fears with love.
Thank you.
Es muy importante.
Sí, es muy importante. Muchas gracias. Bobby Kraft has actually a question for every one of you guys.
Guys, what was it like to be on set for the first time and having the Minecraft world come to life around you?
Who want to start?
Yeah, so
He says, what was it like to be on set for the first time and having the Minecraft world come to life around you? Maybe ladies first. Emma, you want?
Well, my first time on set, I was completely blown away. I think the first Minecraft set I saw was actually the forest that we shoot in on our first night. And me being a fan of the game since I was young, it was such a cool moment because you had all these floating trees and you had a sheep and all sorts of stuff from the game right in front of me, and I just remember thinking, wow, this is so cool because I'm living my 12-year-old dream, but I'm also a part of something that's so iconic, and getting to bring that to life and to new audiences who might not play the game is something really special.
Thank you, Emma. You want to answer?
Yeah, it was totally mind-blowing for sure. As someone who was new to the game, I stepped into that, studio and I was like, what? Oh my God. And so shout out to the art department for real, because I think they did a fantastic job.
You should give a shout out to Grant Major.
I was just going to say, we have had an amazing production designer led by a production designer called Grant Major, who's won he's got a pile of awards in his house, Academy Awards, and he was the production designer in the original Lord of the Rings trilogy, and a lot of us are big Lord of the Rings fans. So
and King Kong, don't forget King Kong.
Jack has an amazing role. And a lot of other cool movies. And he approached it with such kind of respect and the amount of research and the amount of learning he did. And I had to pinch myself because it was like being in a dream, but being awake, having played the game for 12 years or 13 years. And then you're suddenly just inside the village or the forest. It was so cool.
Yeah, I've been on a lot of sets where you have to really rely on your imagination to help you when you're fighting some crazy monster or something like that. I give a lot of love and respect to Jared because it's really, I'm very thankful because you walk on the set and I don't know the world as much as some of my actors up here, but walking into it, I get to be a kid, I get to see it, and I get to see my other kids see it, and I get to see everybody's, that they're stoked on it, and it's still a beautiful world that I get to see, and so my character necessarily wouldn't have known that, but as an actor, I truly respect it because it's like, where the hell are we? It's I get to completely feed off of everything that I'm seeing because it's there, and that's extremely helpful, and everything beyond that, it's just as exciting because we get to see, they'll have all the production, paintings and things like that we can see what the whole world looks like. But he did a great job picking the perfect team to build this world.
Thank you. Jack, Sebastian, do you want to add something?
First time I walked on set, I was blown away. I've been playing Minecraft for as long as I can remember. It was all my childhood, and I thought it was incredible. I think the first set I got to see was the tower and the forest. And I thought that it was just surreal. I think that I would never expect it to be that beautiful. It's just a game. It's just blocks. But I think that forever, it's going to be definitely a big experience for me because this is my first big production, and I think that definitely getting to work with these amazing actors, I think.
You did a great job. You did a great job. You should be proud of yourself.
You were amazing, Sebastian. The world that comes here.
There's an amazing marriage of set design, production design, and animation. Because we saw about half of the world, and it looked beautiful, but that was only one small part of the equation. And to see the movie now fully fleshed out and fully animated, because we had people there in the costumes of the villagers walking around. Shout out to all those people.
Shout out to the villagers.
Balls off every day.
It's hard to walk in that.
And it really was helpful for us to act off of these people in costumes, but then to see the finished product with the animation coming in so gorgeous and beautiful. I just watched it for the 5th time. I've watched it, from the very first rough draft all the way to now, and it's just, I'm really proud of it. I've laughed and smiled the whole way through, and really blown away by all the hard work. It paid off.
We all laughed too. We love to.
We divertido.
We love hearing you sing too. It was awesome, Jack.
Gracias.
I thought you were.
That's all I got. Gracias. Gracias, Cristina. We gotta work on that.
Yeah. I had a jingle by Jack Black. That's amazing. Guys, this is a question for Jack and Jason. So, you have something comedy. You have some amazing comedy chemistry together in a Minecraft movie. It looks like you had a lot of fun playing Gary and Steve. So did you find yourselves improvising and taking the comedy even further on set?
Well, I have to say, I had so much fun with this whole cast. I thought we had a great chemistry, and it all started with Jason Momoa. When I heard that he was going to be in Minecraft, I couldn't wait to get on the set and work with him. But I wasn't sure if he felt the same way about me. So before I jumped in, I texted him, not texted, but we followed each other on Instagram, and I sent him a DM. I said, "Is it true, dude? Is this happening? Are we gonna do this?" And he texted me right back. He DM'd me, "Yeah, bro, let's Minecraft." It's on. Because I'm such a fan of his and his energy in the cinema, in the films that he's made. I was like, there's just something that spoke to me about his energy and his spirit that I thought, I want to party with him, I want to work with him. And it was everything I hoped it would be. It was so much fun working with you. And we went all the way. Yeah, we did bring more to it than just what was on the page. I think we brought a little crazy spice to every scene.
I think Jared encourages the stank and the mustard. So we definitely do the script, but I think Jared definitely likes to let us play. And they have such a good working relationship that he knows what to get out of him. And me and Jared had a pretty good relationship too, because he would actually act like me. And I was like, bro, you can't keep acting like me, you're killing me. And so I love improv, and this is my first comedy, but and generally in other things, I'll try to slip things in because they don't write it for you. So you try to improv to get a couple, nuggets in there. But for this, we followed the script. It felt pretty supported, great safety net for all of us really to play. But yeah, man, I think that's the biggest thing was getting this guy to be in the movie. And thanks for saying yes. The legend.
We have a bromance here. We have the new internet bromance here.
I've been a huge fan for many years, and so it really is a dream come true. I signed on to this because of the gentleman who produced the movie, Cale Boyder. We worked on Dune together, and we would hang out after work, and he just saw other sides of me. We're both fathers, and we just enjoyed each other's company. He's like, bro, you gotta do a comedy. I'd love to. And so he's like, I got something coming. And then he tells me about Minecraft, and it's about creativity and protecting this creativity and imagination. I was like, all right. And he starts talking about it, and then I'm like, this guy. And it took a little bit, and obviously Jared was on, who I love his movie, Nacho Libre, at the point in time. They're just two of my favorites. I watched Nacho Libre last night. How crazy is that? Freaking nerd. It's fantastic. I love it. And it was just all about getting Jack, because I'm just such a huge fan. And he ended up being better than what I thought he would be. So.
Un aplauso. Great answer. And Bob, you have a question, right? For Daniel, Sebastian, and Emma.
Sure. Arturo Tovar from Mubix asks, if you could choose any item from the Minecraft world to make your life easier, what will it be and why?
I would probably bring some minecarts and some redstone around. I feel like that's a more fun mode of transportation than like a car or something.
I'm gonna stick with my answer. I've been saying this all day. I will be taking Emma Myers with me because she understands the world, and I think she'd make sure I made it through the night. So I would take my girl here. Yeah.
I'd take like an elytra, so I could just fly on faster. Like an elytra and some fireworks, and I just like fly everywhere. It'd be a lot easier.
Jason? Same.
I would try to fly solo this time, my own wings. Not that I didn't like flying with your brother, but maybe just go solo on this one.
I'd like to have one of those diamond swords. They're so cool looking.
You, Torben?
I would probably want to have like a few enterprise just to be able to travel very quickly and get out of difficult situations and difficult questions.
Tricky questions. You, Jared? You don't escape.
Yeah, I just love a pile of Steve's lava chicken. That's all that I want. Just a big bucket of that.
Yeah, I agree.
Let it cool off.
I have a question from Daniel Mejia from CP6 podcast. This is for Jack Black. What was your best experience while making a Minecraft movie? And what do you think it would feel like to have the power to create anything or almost anything you can imagine?
What was my favorite moment? I mean, I had so much fun all the way through. It's hard to pick one scene that I loved working on, but I guess, what was a great scene where we were all participating at the same time? I mean, the farewell scene was very emotional.
Dennis.
Yeah, with Dennis and all you guys. Lava Chicken was pretty fun. Yeah.
That was our first song.
Yeah. What was the second part of the question?
Okay, it says, what would you feel like to have the power to create anything or almost anything you can imagine?
Oh. I mean, this was kind of like an exercise in creativity. Creating a big major motion picture, it doesn't get much better than that or much bigger than that. And we really felt the responsibility because of the millions of kids all around the world that love Minecraft universe. So this was an incredible opportunity to build something new and beautiful.
Thank you, guys. You have a question for Torben, right?
This is a great question. The creeper was a challenge to bring into live action. How was its design decided, and why does it have a must-see look?
So the creeper is a monster or mob in Minecraft, which everybody loves and everybody hates because it sneaks up on you, behind you, and blows up and leaves a crater. And a lot of people have died from creeper attacks. But the creeper is kind of green and mossy, we think, but the textures in Minecraft are super blocky. So what is it? Is it mossy? Is it like a reptile skin? And Jared was asking us, guys, you know, what should it look like? Our concept artists have with a digital, you know, they need to draw some pictures. So tell us, and the creeper is standing right there. And so we went within Mojang, you know, the company that makes Minecraft, and we started asking everybody, wait, is it made out of tree? Is it mossy? And they said, I don't know. What do you think? Because it's pixel, but that is part of Minecraft. It is things that trigger the imagination, but the answer may not already be there. But so then we started drawing, and we had some like different pictures, and we had one where it was kind of like a reptile, and it was bad. It was not good, and just like creepy in all the wrong ways. And then, you know, like, is it mossy? Is it made out of a tree? And you finally converged on a look which I think is really cool, but that is one of the properties of this movie, because this is called a Minecraft movie. This is the Jared Hess version of the Minecraft universe, his vision, and which is a great vision. And so this is what the creeper is to us.
So guys, we have time for one last question. So I don't know if who wants to answer. It was for Emma, Jason, or Jack, but if anyone else wants to give an answer, it's okay. What do you want audiences around the world to experience when they see a Minecraft movie on the big screen?
Smiles for miles.
I think for me, I just want everyone to know that you can watch it with your family, your loved ones. Like, I have a 5-year-old, and I'm super excited to take her to this movie. It's like one of the first movies that she can watch her mom in. So I'm really excited about that. So I feel like it's a moment for families. If you have a 5-year-old, a teenager, a grandma, your Uncle Joe, take everybody to see this movie. I think it's one for the books.
You're so good in this movie, by the way, Danielle.
Thank you.
I love playing this movie with you. I'm such a huge fan of Danielle's. I don't know, first time I saw you on Orange is the New Black, I was like, who is that star popping off the screen?
That's coming from the GOATs, the greatest of all time. Thank you so much.
I would say, selfishly, I had the greatest working experience in my life shooting this movie. I've never laughed so much, and I can't believe it can be like that going to work, where your face hurts laughing nonstop.
Dude, you're funny as hell.
Well, no, I'm talking
about.
about
No, this guy right here is funny as hell. We know
some...
you're a hero, Aquaman. We know you can be scary in Fast and the Furious, but what you don't know, dude's funny. Flat out funny, making me laugh hard. But I was a little jealous when I saw it. I was like, he's funnier than me. What the hell's going on?
I was raised right.
These guys had the biggest secret man crush on each other before they started the movie. They all texted me. Jason was like,
bro, what's it like working with Jack? He's one of my heroes.
and then Jack called me. He's like, Hesmo Dave, dude, what's it like working with big old Momoa? I'm like, dude, you guys are gonna love each other. And we had so much fun. The whole cast: Emma Myers, Sebastian, Danielle Brooks. I mean, we just had a riot. And Jennifer Coolidge is in the film. She couldn't be here. She's absolutely hilarious. Jermaine Clement, you may know him from Flight of the Conchords and a gazillion other amazing films. But we just had such a knockout cast, and for me as a director, it was a dream come true. And if you don't know the game, if you've never played it, it does not matter. This is an epic, hilarious adventure film for everyone. And you know, this cast of characters, they're entering the Minecraft world for the very first time, and you will be able to go on an epic ride with them on this crazy journey. So yeah, come check it out, you'll have a blast.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for your time. Sadly, we have to end this conversation here. But I think I speak for everyone in this room, as well as those who are joining virtually. Thank you for this amazing movie. Thank you for this amazing crew also. We are also very happy to have you here in Mexico City. We hope you enjoy the fun event tomorrow. Bobby, I don't know if you want to say something before we wrap up.
Thank you again, everyone. See you at the movies on April, and don't forget to watch out the creepers. Boom.
I have a final reflection here. Minecraft has taught us that with imagination and effort, we can transform any world inside or outside a game. No matter how many times you fall into lava or face a skeleton in the dark, the important thing is to keep crafting, exploring, and dreaming big. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you to all of my press colleagues, and welcome to Mexico.
Gracias a todos.
Mexico.
Por favor, espérense en su lugar 2 minutitos, ¿vale? En lo que sale el elenco.
Bye. Hasta luego.